Good day, everybody. So, by all now, we've heard that New World is being delayed. I know I'm a little late on this, but I'm gonna try and do my best to keep on a tighter schedule because I can't really stream as much because of my net. Everybody who watches my stream knows that I haven't really been streaming. It's it's annoying. It's stressful. You're streaming or what you're doing, all of a sudden you just can't do it, and it. Anyways, I haven't been streaming much. I know. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. I can try and then stress out of my mind trying to get up to work, then I can't get up to work, and yada yada yada. Anywho, I know I'm a little late to the whole New World is delayed, but it's unfortunate. But it, in my opinion, was kind of needed. I'll have the what they tweeted in the description below if you haven't checked it out or if you haven't seen it yet. It's real unfortunate. So it was going to release this month. It is 8/7/2021 right now, and it will be releasing in September 28, 2021. So it will be releasing next month, not too far off. We have a little bit more time to for everybody who wants to get planning done for guilds, but in the way the game was when we played in the beta, it needed some more time. Like there's one section in it's Fen something, I forget the name, but all the assets were floating off of the ground. Like we're having a hard time jumping into it. I wish I had uh video of it, but unfortunately I didn't have my sound set up at the time for doing recording with just game sound, no mic, so I could do voiceovers and stuff like that, like I'm doing now with old footage from the beta that we just did. Anyways, it was floating pretty high off the ground in a huge area. And there was other areas that were kind of just messed up and they were offset, I feel. And I was also falling to the ground a lot. And when I'm trying to climb, like when you're vaulting over something, you'll either vault into a rock or you'll just vault under the ground. And it's just like, what just happened? And you get stuck and you do help I'm stuck. I also hope they fix the resource respawn. What I mean is that you're just walking along, and all of a sudden a giant rock that somebody mined earlier spawns on top of you. And then you're stuck. And if you don't have anybody with you, well, you're out of luck. And yeah, it sucks. It also happens to trees. I got stuck in a log, like a chopped down tree. Like it was full grown, somebody chopped it down and you still can get out 'cause you're stuck in the stump. It also happens with the corruption. I've also gotten stuck in rock stumps in the corruption because they remove all the stumps, rocks, and all that, and then put a corruption over it. And then once the corruption's done, you lose that and the rocks come back. And if you're standing where a rock is or a stump, you spawn it or it spawns on top of you, just like they would respawn. It's kind of annoying. It really is. But that's just some of the few things. A lot of the other stuff I talked in the upcoming videos I will be releasing on the weekend. I'm gonna do my best to get videos out between Friday, Monday, in the upcoming months. It's gonna be a little harder because New World's out, and that's like the main game I'm covering it now. But it's not what we're talking about. Target New World delay. I think it's warranted. Yeah, it sucks. I know everybody's whining and crying that they want to play it now, but those are also going to be some of the same people who would also whine and cry that the game is unfinished. They should have waited. This shouldn't be in the game. Stuff like that. People could just never be happy. You know, it is what it is. But I'm happy they delayed it. It needs a little bit more time, more balancing, especially with that life staff and fixing the double hit on the Great Axe. Anyways, I'll talk more about the weapons in the upcoming videos in a week. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on the delay. I'm for it. I know, weird, but there's also new things coming out about leaks and stuff, new areas, new weapons. I'm not going to necessarily get into that, but there's one that was data mined. There weren't leaks, they were just like data mined. The one was the greatsword. I kind of have been saying the greatsword is going to be in the game a while ago because they showed it off before the game went even into close. Not necessarily video, but just a teaser on a screenshot. But the greatsword could have also turned into the great axe, which would kind of suck. But we already have a slashing weapon. That's getting off topic. I was about to start diving into weapons again. So hatchet, sword and shield, great axe, and a few other videos that will be coming out in the upcoming weeks. There's not much to say. I just wanted to say I'm for the delay. Yeah, it sucks, but it was needed. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed, balances and stuff like that. You know, the leaks, take those with a grain of salt, as you should. Yeah, they might be in the game or they might just be left over. Of course, the map is going to get bigger. That goes without saying. If it stays the same as it is now, I don't think New World would last too long unless they do something amazing. Which they're doing amazing now for what the game is. But of course, the map's going to get bigger. New weapons are going to be put into the game, but also you got to keep in mind with new weapons comes more balancing. So the more weapons they have, the harder it's going to be to balance it for the other weapons as well. But hopefully, the way they go with balancing is rock, paper, scissors. Where one weapon cancels the other, but another weapon can cancel that one. You know, just this triangle. Because if every weapon is just good across the board, just flat line, it'd be boring. It would. It's funner to play a weapon against a weapon that's your weakness, but still overcome it. So where skill plays effect. But anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Hope you're having an amazing time. Sorry I have been streaming. It sucks, I know, but with the way the internet is now, I'm going to focus more on YouTube. I will stream from time to time for sure, but I'm going to do my best to not stress out over as much so there's more energy, putting it more positive energy put in the stream and not so negative as it has been. I am sorry that most my streams have been mostly negative recently because the internet situation is just stressful. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you in the next video next week.